Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Black Married Men Working Podcast. Today's quotable of the week is, see, my mom always told me.
The most important thing in business is honesty, integrity, hard work. You need somebody?
When I need proof, I pray that I find the truth. Feel like it's pulling my tooth, and what's done in the dark slowly letting me loose. My love right by my side, she know I ain't got no coof. Picture me, tossing in my sleep. I'm fighting demons alone, she hugging me, screaming we. Picture somebody bringing life to your life. Got the plug, told Virgil, right wife on my wife. Nick it easy.
What's good, everybody? We're back with another episode. It's your boy Steph. I'm going to go ahead and introduce my squad. Chef Rome was good.
Yeah, we finally got it. I want me to put my hands on it.
That was good.
Good material.
Applause on that one.
You know what it was, though?
Rome had fish and grits.
Rome had, so quick story before we go around.
It was them fish and grits.
It wasn't even that. Rome had an event, right? And my wife stopped past the event. Man, a pop-up shop. She brought some macaroni and cheese and some wings or whatever.
Yeah.
She was like, babe, you want some of this? I said, sure, why not? She gave me some. It was lukewarm. I didn't even feel like warming this shit up. So I was like, took a scoop. Hold up. Wait a minute. Took another scoop. Grabbed my phone. This nigga did something different. She's like, what are you talking about? I texted her. I said, bro, what you do to the macaroni and cheese? He was like, was it good or was it bad? I said, it was better. You improved your recipe. He was like, what do you mean? It was creamier. What did you do? He was like,
no, you ain't gonna tell them what I did though.
I'm not gonna tell her what you did.
Yeah, they can kick rocks.
But you already said creamy, like, so now people got like 4 options they can choose.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Because it's a whole technique, bro.
So I was like, so it was creamier. He was like, right, I did such and such. I said, team fat shit. Because I knew from the rip.
What? I ain't even want the brunch now. I want the regular.
Too late. You already had the brunch, sir.
But
I'm thinking about adding mac and cheese to the next brunch though, just because.
Just because.
I'm there for it.
Facts.
Or I'm here for it. However whatever.
Megamind, what's good?
Mega Man.
No, hold on. You ain't seen Megamind?
Who Megamind over here?
Never mind. Sorry. That's a strike. Be quiet.
Megamind was good.
Who that?
Did you call him Mega Man because he was little?
No, I called him Megamind because he's our genius.
We're the same height.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No,
Definitely not.
Rick, you like 5'2".
Yeah, all right.
What's your shell tops?
Yeah, all right.
On a good day.
And you 110 pounds, so you ain't the same height as nobody.
Like, y'all off on both.
How are you?
What are you, 115?
You straight this week? You good?
No, I'm not good.
What's wrong? Talk to me.
Nah.
You need a hug?
Yo, he extra.
You need a hug or something?
Just
Yo,
too much
you're
going
dramatic,
on
bro.
between stuff going on in the city and my team taking the L.
Your team taking the L.
Oh, we thought it was serious.
I said stuff going on in the city. I said stuff going on in the city.
I mean, there's a lot going on in the city, but
Rome,
people I'm going to high school with is dropping like flies.
Rome, how have
I ain't want to cut my man off. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
you have
But I'm also tired.
You got every right to be tired, bro. Every right to be tired.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Whoa.
That's right.
He's definitely standing.
He's definitely standing.
My bad.
And
I
he
ain't
accepted it.
Stanza.
He stands it for the next 3 weeks.
He
Yeah.
stands it for the next
Oh
3
God,
weeks.
I'm good. Excuse me. I'm good, man. Celebrated my youngin' birthday a couple days ago. He turned 12. We went to Urban Air. Niggas start punching on people on Urban Air.
What?
I don't know what's wrong, boy. I really don't know what's wrong.
I told you.
He walked up to me. Look, so I took like him and three of my little cousins.
Was
we
that
we in the joint. We rocking. I'm chilling. I'm watching shows and stuff on my phone. I'm checking on them here and there. They come back. He like, Dad, I had to do it. I had to punch on boy. He was drawn. What the fuck is you talking about? You know where he at? We in the Urban Air and King of Pressure.
He's punching on people.
I specifically did not go to the one in Springfield because when I do lift, I pick nigga babies up from that joint.
Well, you took a nigga baby with you to King of Pressure.
Wow. Specifically, that was the reason. Char was like, yo, you going to the joint right there? Hell no.
Then I took a whole nigga, baby. And then the rest of them was like, he was drunk. I'm like, oh my God. Like, man, they call these cops, I'm whooping all your ass.
That's crazy.
But it was cool though, man. Got a 12-year-old now, so.
You put the phalanges on him.
This is why we call this man Stanza.
That's why he stands there. We're going to go like 10 times throughout the episode, just randomly.
When I need proof, I pray that I find the truth. Feel like it's pulling my tooth, and what's done in the dark slowly letting me loose. My love right by my side. She know I ain't got no proof.
He never had
That's enough. They had enough. They had enough.
All right.
Play that drum back in like 10 minutes.
Steph, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I had a good week. Just enjoying life, enjoying my wife, family.
Bars. Ooh, I see you try me.
Little bar, you know what I mean? Candy bar, chocolate bar.
Steph and Stanza.
It's gotta be food, huh?
Listen.
Ayo!
Food is the way of life, though.
A little bit, sometimes.
You know what I mean? It's the way of life. But no, let's get into it, though. This week, we're going to, this week's topic, something that we kind of devolved into a little bit on our past episodes. Mommas Boys.
My mama told me to tell you.
Mama said.
Yo, so I have a quick question.
My mama said you my daddy.
Is Michael Jackson, does he say mama say, mama say, my kusa, something like that? Is that the real word?
According to Apple, when you like pull up the lyrics, that's exactly what he says.
Oh, okay.
All right, because everybody kept saying, he said, I'm going to say it one more time, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to say it one more time, I'm not going to stop.
That's what I thought it was.
Steve Harvey said, I'm going to stand on the side of the mountaintop. Like, it was a lot of stuff. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot, bro.
Yo, but we're going to get into it. Mommas Boys. And people around the world, our listeners are like, what are y'all talking about? So we're definitely going to get into it. So, and since you are the one to bring this up, my question to you is, what is your definition of a mama's boy, and are you one?
I am not a mama's boy, but I feel like the definition of a mama's boy is a guy who cannot do nothing without his mom. He cannot navigate in this world without his mom. That is a mama's boy. I heard every word you just said wrong. But that is a mama's boy. He cannot navigate through this world without his mom or the thought of his mom in his head. Everything that he does is because his mom is in his head telling him, boy, you should do that. Sucker ass nigga. Just playing.
Yo, you know, this topic, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you guys watched. Think Like a Man 2?
Mm-hmm.
Or Think Like a Man in general?
Yeah,
The boy was a whole mama's boy.
Yeah, Terrence J character.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of his name on the movie. But
Yeah.
Rick, what is your definition of a mama's boy, and are you one?
First, no.
I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. Did you tell us if you're a mama's boy or not?
That was the first thing I said. I ain't no mama's boy.
He in denial.
All right, we can talk about it.
We can definitely get it. So, Rick, I apologize. Go ahead.
Cut me off one more time, yo.
You can't fight.
Oh, it's gonna be a fight, alright.
If he fight, he gonna be hitting your knees.
Yeah. Hold his head while he swing.
First of all, if I take out your knees, you done.
Your knees are, your knees. You ain't got the mega knees, bro.
I don't. But I'm bigger
But
than
you
him.
think,
I'll just
gonna
fall
step on your back.
Exactly. I'll just fall on
You can fall, but you ain't gonna fall on me.
We said the best.
Answer the question, man.
No, I'm not a mama's boy. 2, what is a mama's boy? Somebody that is dependent on their mom 24/7 in my eyes. Stuck in their mama's house, more preferably in the basement. Mama comes first between any other female.
They can still have their room.
I'm just saying, you know.
Not if he grown.
After
he
they
went to
30, they mainly go to the basement for more space and all.
After 30, I was in the basement at 17.
Telling me stuff, man? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm serious. I was like, when I was in my mom's house, my basement, my room was the basement.
I mean, some of us in the city didn't have finished basements at 17.
Poor baby. I had a finished basement all my life.
He silver spoon over here. He got that silver spoon.
That basement talking about where your mom lives now.
My mom lived there all my life, but every house we had a basement.
That's a nice basement though.
Silver spoons.
Oh, you
So
mad you ain't have a basement?
Yeah, I'm straight.
It's crazy. He mad over the basement, bro.
No.
Because you know how Ricky is, right? This is how he'll be, right? He'll answer your question halfway, then give you a 30-second pause. And be like, wait, I wasn't finished. But no, are you finished?
Go
Are
ahead,
you finished
sir.
or you done?
Go ahead, sir.
Okay.
Rome.
What is
Chef Roman building.
What is your definition of a mama's boy, and are you one?
Is
Yes,
mom's a mama's boy? I believe there are several different definitions of a mama's boy. I feel like I'm classified as a mama's boy. I feel like we're all classified as a mama's boy. However,
Don't classify me. You
too
shit,
late. I don't
nigga.
care. I don't care how you feel. So the definition of, again, I can't go through all these definitions of a mama's boy. because
Correct, but
it's
I just want
too
your
many.
definitions of
My definition?
Yes.
Somebody who can't fight.
That's it?
No, all
Just
jokes
can't
aside. No. All jokes aside. So my definition of a mama's boy is pretty much someone who, I don't want to use it like their first instinct is mama.
Mhm.
A lot of people, they do a lot of stuff, and it's like, I want to make my mom proud.
Time out. Remember when Melvin punched Jody and nigga said, "Mama,
Mama.
my Jody."
Jody was a mama's boy.
I mean, it was baby
that was
boy.
a mama's boy. No, all jokes aside though. A mama's boy is typically a son who was raised by his mom. And yeah, there were other people that may have played factors, but all he really knows is his mom. I believe it's pros and cons to that, but yeah, I mean, we could definitely dig a little deeper, but I'm gonna leave it at that without interrupting the whole show.
You like to jump ahead of topics. Steph, are you a mama's boy, and what is your definition of a mama's boy?
No, I'm not a mama's boy, first and foremost.
Nigga did a whole dance with his mom, like a whole hip hop dance.
And then
didn't
you
tell
did,
nobody.
and on that, like, one of them episodes, you did say I am a mama's boy.
Yeah, he did.
Well, I'm a mama's boy to an extent where I check up on my mom. Make sure
That's not a mama's boy. That's being a child.
Okay, well then I'm not a mama's boy.
Is level to this young boy?
That's what I'm saying. So if you want to say, like Rome said, there's different levels to it. Do I love my mom? Yeah. Would I always check up on my mom? Yeah. If she was to call me, would I stop doing 95% of the things that I'm doing and talk to my mom? Yes. But does my mom control my life? No. Now, so if you want to consider that being a mama's boy, then yes. But if not, then no, I'm not a mama's boy. What I'm going to say is going to ruffle a lot of feathers.
I can fight, so.
Not y'all.
Oh, all right. I can only fight a little bit, though.
It's going to ruffle a lot of feathers. My definition of a mama's boy is someone who cannot remove themselves off the titty. You've been, like, your mom influenced you so much where you ask her for every opinion in your life. You know, some people will say, you know, if my mom doesn't like this, then I'm not doing it. If my mom doesn't approve of this, I'm not doing it. Get off the titty. And it gets worse. When you become a man and your mom is the person you go to for everything, it gets kind of fucking creepy.
So when you say everything, can you elaborate a little bit?
Okay. Mom,
Or
I
give us
just
at least like three things that pop in your head when you.
Mom, I met this girl. What do you think of her? You know,
Facts. That's yeah.
like
I never asked my mom that.
that's my point. I feel like, to me, you only ask that when you are about to, like, you don't even ask her, what do you think of her? You say, Mom, I'm about to marry so and so. What do you think of her? Or what do you think about so and so being a wife? Now, if whatever she says
is your determination,
is your determination, your determining effect of if you're gonna marry this girl, you're a bitch ass mama's boy.
Hold on.
Mama boy.
Let me the bitch.
I do back to differ on that one. On the simple fact, you could be on the fence about her. You had some reservations, and your mom is just confirming those reservations.
No, but he don't always gotta go to his mom.
No, exactly.
You don't, but
I feel like
most guys are. That's the first. If you've been raised by your mom, even if your dad was around as well, most guys are going to go to their mom first as a first point of contact when it comes to a female in a relationship, because that's the first person that you've been around and seen.
I would have to disagree.
Unless
with
you
that.
have sisters. If you have sisters, you might go to them, but not everybody has sisters.
I got a sister.
So
I got
mom is
sisters.
more constant.
And I got a mama. And
Yeah.
I never went to any of them about
Facts.
my wife.
So
I said most. I
Before-
didn't say
here's the
all.
thing.
Or
I didn't
during.
say all.
Here's the
No,
thing.
I'm just saying.
he
but
said most.
So
yeah.
here's the thing. This is what
well,
I
I'm
did.
not
right?
in the most.
Neither am I, because this is what I said. Mom, I'm marrying Imani.
I mean, I didn't ask my mom for nothing.
I know. I
ask
didn't.
no parents.
So
for
I didn't.
anything.
Yeah. So I said, Mom, I'm marrying Imani. She said, that's wonderful. I'm glad y'all. Da, 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 da. If she said, okay, I don't like Imani, well, I'm saying, Mom, unfortunately,
I'm not marrying you, mama.
But see,
Yeah,
you
like-
didn't have reservations. I'm saying if somebody
But
had reservations,
I get the reservation
too.
part, but I'm not talking about the reservation part. Like, you love this girl. You love this girl. and you.
Well, I mean, that's a whole different.
But
story.
you like, all right, mom, should I marry her? And she's like, you know what, baby, she just not good for you. You know, every time she come to the cookout, she only got your food a plate one time, and you know, mama gonna get your plate all the time.
My mom's been start making my plate.
but
that's
hold
my
on,
point. Like that's my point though. Like
is
you
that
have some
also
people
on the mom too, trying to manipulate the son as well?
Yes, it's on both.
Into that?
Yeah,
It's on both.
Oh, I love this topic.
It's on both.
Listen, because a lot of moms don't want to see their son drift off into the wind with another woman. Period. A lot of moms is like that. You know what I
My
mean?
mom was ready to send me out.
Nigga.
Oh, you found a girl? Bye.
Yeah.
I didn't
Listen.
even. I didn't ask my mom how she felt. Like I watched the way that my mom and Tashira interacted.
Mhm.
And then when it was like when I don't know if I think I told the story on air. I'm not sure I told the story, but make long story short, we went and put the deposit down the ring. Mama, about to get married. What? You ain't got no money? That's the first thing she said. You ain't got no money.
But yo, like, so I know
Which I didn't, but still.
we're gonna get back on topic. Well, this is still kind of within the topic, but this is not something that we discuss. Quick sidebar: has everyone had a girlfriend that their mother didn't like?
Damn,
Yeah, I think every man go through that. Yeah.
I mean, I believe
I
every
was
man
about to
goes
say
through.
some shit, but I ain't gonna say it. But yeah, man. So look, when I meet a chick and we got some time in, and I feel like that's the one. Like I only been in like 3 real relationships. I'm gonna say real. When I say real, I mean like more than a year. So I've been in 3. Mm-hmm. I ain't never called my mom and say, "Yo, mom, I met some chick." The first time my mom heard about any of them real relationships, it was like my mom normally do Sunday dinners. So it was she had called me. Hey, you coming to Sunday dinner? I was like, yeah, I'm bringing somebody too. All right, cool. I bring her, and that's when she get into her little bag, start asking like 50,000 questions. But stuff like that be like, that'll make a chick think like you a mama's boy because your mom is asking questions. But no, like your mom is just asking questions. Girl, when I meet your dad gonna do the same thing. Your dad gonna sit there, your brother gonna act all brolic, and I'm gonna look him dead in his eyes and make him feel like he ain't gonna do shit. Like that's part of the game.
Just tap the hip, bro. That's it. Cleo, just tap the chest. Just tap the hip.
So, same question, real quick. I'm pretty sure there's a female or whatever that you dated that your mom didn't like.
Again, like Anthony, I've only had 3, 4 real relationships. So, and if she didn't like, just because of the way that my mom is, if she didn't like them, she wouldn't have said anything to them. She wouldn't have said that she didn't like them because I was like into them. You see what I'm saying? There is one particular chick that I dated, and my mom was like, "I don't know if you ready for all of that." Like that's what Mom Duke said.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Mom Duke said, "I don't think you ready for that," because she had 2 kids and I was younger. Like,
Gotcha.
So Mom's just like, "I don't think you ready for that."
Really?
But it wasn't like, "No, you can't do this, you can't do that."
But yeah, she just gave you a little words of wisdom, essentially.
But it's a few, not even a few. It's a lot of girls that my mom just didn't meet. Like, she just didn't meet them.
Yeah, everybody ain't come to the Sunday dinner. Like,
but see, I was the kid who was home alone, which is why my mom didn't meet a lot of them. Like, I was younger, like I was home alone.
Hey, yo, I got a free crib.
So she working.
All right, Macaulay Culkin.
No, they wasn't trying to rob me.
Hey, I got a free crib right now.
Hey, man.
My mom is gonna be home at 5:00.
7.
You was trying to rob the mother virginity.
I took nobody's virginity. Don't say things like that on air.
Yeah, don't discriminate. But sir, same thing, sir. I'm pretty sure that there's probably been a few girlfriends of yours that your mom has not liked.
I mean, there was one in particular my mom didn't like. She didn't say it then, but you can tell, especially now, if anything was ever brought up about that person, you can see from her demeanor. But most of the girls that my mom seen, she didn't really get to know them like that because they was in and out.
was Jazz your first?
First, what? You're gonna have to elaborate on that, sir. You're gonna have to elaborate on that.
Yo, I went straight to Money Talks. That was his first, his last, his everything.
First.
Just playing. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Just playing. Go ahead.
He ready to rumble in real life now. He ain't like that. He mad in real life.
So, I'm gonna keep it 100. You met my mom. I don't know how. I know Aunt, you've met my mom in passing, but you haven't met my mom. Rome, met my mom. My mom's a gangster, bro.
Mama Booney.
She told I was dating a girl. Her name was Whitney. I can even talk about it. My mom and my sister didn't like her.
Was she on drugs?
No.
Oh.
My mom always called her.
My bad.
My mom, listen. My mom was like, she's like, it's something about her that I can't stand. She was like, she told this to my face too. She was like, yo, she a two-faced bitch. I was like, oh, mom, Jesus, what's going on? Why do you feel that way? She was like, no. She was like, she's like, you'll see. And me and her, we dated for like a year and some change. I found out that she was a two-faced bitch. And then my sisters was like, see, mommy told you she was a two-faced bitch.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. Moms can say some. They do say some thorough shit. Like one thing my mom told me was actually she ain't tell me. She told Ty mom. She was like, yo, the day that God forbid this happened, but if Anthony ever like be on some nut shit, don't put that man through the system. Don't put that black man name in that system. You come to me or his dad first. Don't put his name in the system, and we'll deal with that. What's up?
That's what your mom said?
That's what she told?
Mama's boy.
That's a mama's boy?
Mama's boy.
All right, so I gotta...
we gotta have a conversation on that, too.
That was her doing. That wasn't me saying, Mom, I'm scared that I'm gonna be on child support. And then she went to her and said, if he do that... I ain't say that. She did that on her own.
I didn't say that it had nothing to do with you.
But that don't make me a mama's boy. It makes me a mama's boy if I say, Mom, I'm scared that she gonna put me on. And that action...
Did you agree with your mama on that?
I mean, I agree with...
I don't agree with no... What you mean? I don't agree with no black man being in the system.
No, I'm talking about...
Because they don't treat us the same as they treat the white people.
Hold on. I'm saying about her going to her and talking to her about it.
Did I agree with the action that she took?
Yeah, before coming in and talking to you.
Like, is that a conversation you and your mom had, or your mom took it upon herself to have the conversation?
The conversation would have been, Mom, I'm scared that she's going to put me on child support. I did not do that.
So I'm asking, were you okay with all of that? Her doing that? Were you fine with it? In agreement?
I guess. A nigga ain't on child support. And I never left my son life.
No, how is that my age?
How though?
So that's like
no. Explain how you think it's a mama's boy.
That's just like I get what he's saying. It's just like if they see each other in crossing, or if she was dropping Tyler off,
something like that.
And then she said, "Yo, let me pull you to the side." Had a quick conversation,
and she told me this shit when T.Y. was like 4.
So she, like I said, she had this conversation with her.
Because you know, like the average, even if a nigga take care of his kids, the baby mom, like regardless of like, she could still be on some shit.
Don't go too deep because we need to have a whole topic on that on child support altogether. We need to. Man,
but yeah, like I mean, a chick can still put main man on child support, still throw that man name to them white people, and it's gonna go from there on. Now his life gonna be in trouble the whole time. So when she said it and she told me years later, I was like, in my mind, I was like, damn, like, was she like a little nervous or like, or what? Or did she really look at it like
have a sixth sense on that?
Yeah, like it's. Her mom, my baby mom is thorough. She thorough, so I'm quite sure she would have said something if she put me on child support, knowing that I've been in T.Y. life his whole life and doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing.
I feel you.
Now, am I rubbing off on y'all with the white people?
We talking about the system here, bro.
So let's keep it moving.
I have no comment.
And since we were on this topic, can a mom raise a boy to be a man? Now, I know we're going to go into this because we are all for, I would say, successful.
Black married men working.
Successful, too, as well. So, can a mom raise a boy to be a man?
Can a mom raise a boy to be a man? I'm going to say no, because there's certain things that, put it to you like this. I told T.Y. we spent 8 hours in his room painting, right? It shouldn't have been 8 hours. The only reason why it was 8 hours is because we talked about sex, drugs, violence, women, all that stuff. When I said something to his mom about it, she was like, I'm not ready to have that conversation. T.Y. just turned 12. She said she's not ready to have that conversation. The average parent ain't even having that conversation with their child, especially in the black community. So I took the initiative to have that conversation with him. She was like, I ain't ready. That's still my baby. So the average woman has that mentality when it comes to having conversations and raising boys. you can't have that conversation at 16, 17 years old. Ooh. He's already in high school. I just told TY, yo, when you get in 6th grade, it's gonna be niggas up there who lying about what a vagina look like.
Man, you need to have that conversation in 4th grade now. The way things been going on in this country.
Yeah, real rap. And we had that conversation last year. You know what I'm saying? But that's part of the reason. Like, a lot of women are looking at they kids like, that's still my baby. I ain't ready for him to, or I ain't ready for her to go through these things that the world has to offer. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't think so. It's gonna be a hassle. It's definitely gonna be a hassle if a woman thinks she can.
Rick, same question.
Straight out, no. Because, listen, there's things that only a man can teach another man. And me and Jazz already had that conversation for certain things I'm talking to Jaden about. And certain things she'll talk to Zoe about. Because if roles were reversed, no man can raise a daughter on his own either.
Facts.
Because, listen, if your son comes to his mother about genital issues or whatever, she not going to be able to talk to him about that properly because she never been through that. She don't have those organs. How to wash and take care of them properly. Can't do that. Teaching them how to control those urges and stuff, which a lot of men out here need to be taught that. Too much of that going around just assuming and
I don't
taking.
think anybody can teach anyone how to control an urge.
No, you can not fully control it. You can talk to them on ways to cope.
The conversation could be a little more
like you can have
sufficient.
a conversation on it about how to go about handling it, how to understand your body and stuff. Because in schools, they're not teaching them this stuff no more. I mean, look at down south. They trying to avoid all these conversations about life, and especially as a black man, all the things that we go through as black men compared to white men out here. They don't want to be teaching none of that. They only want to teach black history. So,
my brother wrong.
I believe that a woman can raise her son to be a man in certain areas. And what I mean by certain areas, a mother can raise their son on how to treat a woman because she is a woman.
How to treat or how he's
to treat.
Supposed to treat?
Okay, you're right. How he should treat a woman. I feel like any woman can raise any man, you know, with depending on who the woman is, because
that's what I'm trying to
can't do it. Kilolo, they not doing it. They don't care. They're just gonna treat him. Just rag him and tag him. But like a woman, like, and I'll just say, because I've met all of your mothers, right? Mm-hmm. Well, Rick mom was quiet, so I didn't like have a conversation. I had a conversation. Your mom had a conversation with his mom. This the best of both worlds. His mom is hilarious. It's hilarious. But I feel like certain things a woman can instill in a man that a man is just not going to think to instill into another man.
Oh no, that is true.
And that's why I said, like, to a certain extent, like, I'll take me for example. I was never taught how to raise the woman. Like, I was never taught male, female. And then it was one particular that was in church, and my old pastor, he was preaching. He was talking about how he walks on the outside of the street. And I'm like, that actually makes sense, because if something happens, like, it's going to happen to you. Mm-hmm. And then I looked at some of the stuff that my pop just didn't do. And it was just like, oh, shoot, that didn't work. So maybe I know not to do that. Don't say that. Like that type of stuff. But, I mean, there are certain characteristics that a male is only going to get from his mom. And there's certain stuff that he's only going to get from his father. So I think I'm not even going to say it's like a 50-50. It may be like 60-40. And it might be less than that. But to a certain extent, I believe that a woman can raise a man.
Steph, what about you, bro?
So this is going to be tough for me. The reason why I said it's going to be tough for me because I literally
was raised by a woman.
Yeah, I was raised by my mother and my grandmother.
But did you have male figures in your life?
I mean, I had my uncle. My mom, when she was dating or whatever the case may be, she had long-term relationships, whatever the case may be. So I looked to them as like, okay, it's like a father figure and such. But as far as like those talks and stuff like that, I had them all with my mom.
Really? Mm-hmm. Now that's interesting because the average woman is going to try to shelter their son from that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I just said, yeah.
Right. So
Exactly
I'm
what I
gonna
just
give you a
said.
prime example. I lost my virginity, right? And when my mom found out, because I was 13, 14 in 9th grade. My mom found out because I went to the doctors, just like a normal checkup, and then the doctor, they tell you the mom got the room, and they ask you all these questions. Yep. And if you having sex, yes, you got to get blood work. My mom works in the hospital, so she knows the routine. So I come out and I got the blood work. So she done drove all the way from Germantown Hospital till we, lived on A and Chain Plus. We get to 2nd and Island, and she says, "So you having sex?" And I'm like, "Huh?" And she was like, "You can't lie." I said, "I didn't say nothing. I didn't hear you. I don't know what you're talking about."
No, damn well you heard.
Right. Where when it came time for me to have the conversation with my dad, it was like, "Yo, I had sex for the first time." He immediately asked me, "Aren't you on punishment?"
That's the first thing he asked.
I said, "Not no more, big fella. Punishment was over." But it's I never had that conversation with my mom. Mm. Now, I do agree with you in terms of like male figures. Like I had both my brothers, I had people that was like in the church and stuff like that. But even the most sex conversations that I had like at a young age was with a woman. It was with my cousin, is one of my older cousins.
Yeah. So for me, like I said, I had almost every conversation. So me and my mom, I was able to, anything that I wanted to ask her, she would find a way for me to get the answer.
Right.
She would say, "Hey, listen, maybe this is something," like if it was something that was like deep man idea or something that only man could explain, she would give me the tip of the iceberg essentially.
Gotcha.
Then she'll say, "I'm going to set up something. I'm going to set up where you can go to your uncle's house this weekend, have a conversation with your uncle." But whatever question I had, my mom, she
bachelor party uncle.
Bachelor party uncle.
He was wilding. I would like to know what the hell he told you. He was wilding.
He told him the shit that knocked the iceberg over.
I was like, damn, I shouldn't have even touched that iceberg.
How hard? I know your mama can, but how hard do you think those conversations were for her to have with you?
To be quite honest, I don't know. The reason why I don't know is because my pop was never around, like in general.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I can't know how hard it was for her. But my mom was always open with me with anything and everything. Like the very first time that I told my mom I was thinking about having sex.
Thinking about having sex?
Yeah.
Thinking?
Mm. Yeah.
Never had that conversation.
I ain't never in my life.
I ain't had a sex conversation.
So the
with my
reason
parents at all.
the reason why it was like, listen, because I was 14 at the time, 15. I was like, listen, I want to know to be safe, to be to make sure that I'm cool. What I like your mom thinking about having sex. So like, okay,
I think that's the. I was just ready to take some shit down.
So
Steph walked in the room and started playing How Does It Feel?
So I was like,
what hole?
No, not even that. Like I was just like, listen, how do you how do you know when you're ready? She was like, well, if you feel a certain way about a person, if you just going into it. Like, okay. And she was like, I want you to be safe, and I don't want you out here fucking anything and everything. So she went to work. Next day she came home. She brought me the brown paper bag.
Yeah,
we all know what that brown paper bag is.
We could have gotten them. I used to get them from the school or the free library.
Yeah, so she went to work.
Library.
Yeah. Free library had a bag.
In the hood?
I ain't never see that.
No, I went to Northeast, so we went to the library that was down the street, like right before Coppin and Bustleton.
Oh, that was
that
Northeast.
I've been there a couple times.
Stuff.
I've been there.
That wasn't in West.
Big fella. And went to
Because they was all pregnant, but it was too late.
It was Durex though.
It was at the library like, hey,
everybody had. That's all they gave out was
yeah,
Durex.
Durex was breaking. They was trying to set us up.
They was trying to set us up.
They didn't know.
was good.
They didn't know.
And they're going to the librarian.
Durex is good.
Durex is good for what?
For who?
It depends on which ones you know. It depends on which ones you get.
No. Now we see why he sleeps in a t-shirt. He sleeps in a t-shirt and he wears Durex condoms. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense.
Y'all just see my face right now.
It makes sense though.
I am confused.
Does it not make sense now?
I am confused, flummoxed. This man. Oh, man.
Does it not make sense?
No, it does not make sense.
Yo, real quick question. Ron, you told your story about your first time having sex. Rick, what's your first time?
He pulled out.
Can you bust this shit down in 30 seconds, bro? Or you
know.
can't?
I don't want to implicate
2 minutes.
somebody.
Then don't say a name.
Man, you think
No,
about it. You go
no,
last.
it's not her name. It was the place where we had it at.
It doesn't matter. You're
All right, go last. 'cause
Somebody
you
else's
playing.
crib while their mom wasn't there. I got off of work. She came over. She brought her cousin for him.
Off of work.
I was working at the movie theaters. I was 16.
Okay.
Oh, and he started late. Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah, because
Started late.
Just go. Just go.
Do a
Just go.
Rex t-shirt.
it was hard at the house.
Just go.
Hard.
Hard at the house.
No, it was hard. My
Now
parents
with
was
a
always
direct though.
mother- parents was home all the time. So
Oh goodness, I quit. I'm sorry.
and I had nosy neighbors, so it wasn't easy to sneak people in at that time. But yeah, once I got off work, she met up with me. Cousins, well, her cousin came for him. They went on their way.
Who was him? Like your cousin? Your peoples?
Somebody I grew up with. I ain't gonna say his name because then that'll implicate everything.
Nigga, I think I was 16. We
Probably
30
not.
I
hours
was
now.
16. He was 18.
Probably was Derek.
Oh, man.
No, it wasn't him. But that's another story for another day.
Anyway, go ahead.
But nah, so yeah,
this nigga,
we was
you said 30 seconds.
No, I said we was in their
hours later.
place. It was a few different times.
Stop
in
smacking,
different
man.
rooms. I tell you how to talk.
Anyway, go ahead.
It was my 14th birthday.
Y'all just gonna cut my man's story off.
No,
It
I'm
was
done at
taking
this point.
forever, bro. I
How
thought
many
he was
times
done.
I kept being interrupted? My guy.
All right, so she met you at work and what?
So we went to
They went to
my friend's
your
crib.
friend's house, yeah.
And apparently she was more experienced than I was. So
Sounds about
she
right.
taught me a few things.
Sounds about right. And you've been TD ever since.
She was the hoe on the block.
No.
Don't be fooled.
But
I met her from the movie theaters.
Like she worked
So
there,
she
or
was the hoe in the movie
No, she
theater?
wasn't working at the movie theater.
So she came to the
as a
theater.
guest. Yeah.
This was like $5 Tuesdays.
And you knew she was experienced?
I knew she wasn't a virgin.
How you know?
I asked. Talk about it.
Okay, what young person didn't lie about
No,
that?
she was actually older than me though
I
too.
didn't lie.
Oh, all right.
I didn't lie as a kid.
She was 18.
I don't know nothing about it.
I lied. That's why I told T.Y. These niggas is gonna be lying. They're gonna tell you they had sex. They didn't have sex. But no, it was my 14th birthday. Shorty was the neighborhood EU. And we went in her basement. Her mom was upstairs. I put the condom on. We did it for like 30 seconds.
Wait, what?
We did it for like 30 seconds. Jackrabbit. Her brother came down the steps. Her brother was a younger brother. Her brother was like, if we was...
Wait,
if
what'd
we-
she do? What'd she do?
She... like...
Yo, we should have had
Jackrabbit.
the video.
Dog.
That's
Dog, I'm telling you, 30 seconds, dog. Her brother came down the steps and was like, I ain't gonna say her name, but she like, oh shit, come on. I'm like, I was done anyway. We hopped out. I pulled my pants up. I walked around the corner. I still had the condom on. Me and my cousin walked from 56 in Springfield all the way to 74th in Elmwood back home with the condom on. I still had the condom on. Walked in the crib. I told my dad, this is my first time. I told my dad, I walked up the steps. My cousin went in my room. I said, Dad, let me show you my new Dickie set. This is when Dickie sets was popping. And the Army Green joint came out. He came in the joint. He was like, oh, what's up? Let me see it. I had sex. He was like, did you protect yourself? My cousin was like, Uncle Tony, he still got the condom on. And he told me go take it off, flush it down the toilet. I was supposed to actually...
He was not supposed to take
I know,
flush
but-
that the toilet.
Listen, I couldn't put it in the trash because my mom was gonna see it. We're just gonna wrap it up in tissue. She gonna see a big ass wrap of tissue in the
Take it
joint.
outside, bro. What's this?
I ain't had time for all that.
So I have flushed many a condoms down other people's toilets, but never down the toilet at
But yeah, that was like a sad. My birthday was on like
Big Sarah
a
house.
Friday night. That was a Friday night. That Sunday morning on the way to church, my mom was looking at me quiet, like the radio was off, Sunday music wasn't playing. She was like, "So you fucking?"
yeah, your dad snitched on you. You should have told your mom for all that.
Mm-hmm. So y'all actually told y'all parents. My parents ain't know until I was 18.
I told my dad.
So,
No, I only told my dad.
About you stuff.
all right, funny. This is the truth. This is true.
First time was with Monty.
No, it wasn't, bro. Trust me.
That's why I asked, was your first time with Jazz, nigga?
Anyway,
I know his first time wasn't
I was
with Monty. I was
14. She was like 17, 18. I wanted her senior prom. I wanted her senior prom or whatever. So we started dating in the process of me going to her prom. And it was the day after prom. Simple as that. Funny,
Yo, you talking about me?
funny
This man
as
ain't
shit
going.
though, right? the day after prom when what actually happened. I was like, all right, Mom, I'm going to so-and-so house. She was like, all right. You know, she was like, what time you coming home? I said, probably like 10 o'clock.
At the bush, just quick.
She's like,
ass.
all right. No, it was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon when I left. She was like, all right, be back, it was literally a bus ride to get to the crib. Like, all right, be back in the house by 10. All right, no problem. I got back. She's like, hey, how was your evening? Oh, it was good. Nigga, come here. You fucked on so-and-so couch.
Why had you
How
the
you know
couch?
it was the couch?
She was there?
She knew what furniture was in.
What?
I was like, Mom. How do you know? She said, first of all, your voice got a little bit deeper when I asked you that.
You felt like a fucking man.
And she's like, I know you wasn't going upstairs in her room, so it could only be on the couch. I said, she's like, was you safe? Yes. All right. That's all I wanted to know. And then that was it.
Y'all moms cared. She just straight. So you having sex? Huh?
I was mad. She said, "Are you fucking?"
Yeah.
We on our way to church. She said, "Are you?" She said, "So you fucking?" I was like, "Whoa!"
I told y'all his mom was funny.
So that leads into our next topic. Who comes first? Mother, wife, or children? So I'm gonna hit you with first, Rick. Since you have all three.
Put on the spot for
You have
got
all three.
Damn.
So who comes first? Mother, wife.
We can't go to him. He's only married for 22 minutes. Like, what you wanted to do? He don't know. I don't know. Like, it depends on what day it is. Like, we ain't going to him. We coming to you. He laughs. Gives him time to situate whatever his answers might be.
The wife comes first. The wife takes the front seat. The mother and the child takes the back seat. That's how it goes.
No explanation. Just
You don't want to.
I mean,
he don't want to.
your mother is no more supposed to be your go-to anymore once you're married anyway. Technically, once you're over a certain age, your mother shouldn't be your main go-to anyway, period. But your wife is the person you're supposed to be with. Your kids get older, they might disown you, depending on the type of parent you are. You never know. So you're not supposed to be putting all your eggs inside your child's basket. You got to live with your wife, hopefully, for the rest of your life. So she should be going before everybody else. You ain't living with your mother for the rest of your life. I hope not.
Wrong. What about you, bro?
I'm trying to find the scripture in Genesis.
Is that the one that we use? We use that for the quotable, right?
Which one?
224.
It's a bunch of scriptures in Genesis about it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe we did. I think
that was the Wives Leading episode.
But
no,
yes.
that was the marriage one.
No, because I'm talking about with the purpose of a wife. We were just talking about. I know what you're talking about. We use that one for a quotable, but your wife is literally sent to be your helpmeet.
Right.
Period. Your wife is sent to help you. Not to mention that it is a point where you're supposed to leave your family and you cleave to your wife. So with that being said, your wife is always first.
224, sir.
So that was
therefore a man leaves his father and mother and cleaves to his wife, and they become one flesh.
Yeah, but I know everybody saw Baby Boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So remember when he kept saying, Yvette, you was my rib. And at the time, I didn't know, what is he talking about? So literally, God put Adam to sleep and then took out his ribs. Mm-hmm. And that's how Eve was created.
So, another funny fact?
What?
We're literally built like...
we have extra.
We have one less rib than a woman does.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Word.
Yes.
Never knew that. But
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And these hoes starting to take out extra
I don't want nobody
ribs.
to come in the comments like, nigga, no, we don't. Like,
No, it's
I believe
right,
they
got
have
it.
8, we have 6, something like that.
No, it's like, I think it's...
He took one.
Yeah, I think it's...
No, I'm saying, the ribs, both sides are...
Now, come on, cuz. Say it again. say it one more time.
Look, it's connected to the spine.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
I'm counting as a whole.
But right. But you said both of them are technically one. So...
Yeah, I know what you said.
Okay, because I was about to say...
I'm talking about when he
I ain't wrong, clear his throat.
Because I was
when he
confused.
took it, it was one hole, not...
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
I know. One
That's
hole.
what I'm saying.
So if we got 6...
When you count,
and they got
per side,
8.
yes.
No, there is no
But
per
when
side. You
do
just
the whole
said
thing
it's one.
is 3. Physically. Supposedly.
What did you just say?
I said I believe. I didn't say 100. I was accurate.
Pardon the interruption.
But what I don't
Pardon the
understand is
interruption.
you took 2.
Pardon the interruption.
Yo, cuss.
That story is pump fake, apparently.
Oh, so you should have looked that up first before you got us about to argue over this.
You don't have to necessarily remove it. We're wrong. Shit. You gonna get mad at me? Them niggas that are wrong.
That's the problem with men now. They don't want to admit when they wrong.
No.
Exactly.
It's misinformation.
I know somebody listening to it, they gonna say that.
Yeah.
They gonna say it.
Steph, what about you, man? Who comes first?
For me, I don't have. All right, so Bella is my child, right? She's last.
Well, you don't even like Bella.
Yo, I like Bella
According to
on
the
some
episode a
days,
few weeks
bro.
ago.
Yeah,
Stupid dog.
Bro, I like her some days, bro. Like here's a reason. This is why I have
Some
a love
days.
hate relationship with my dog. Monty
You
is not
keep
in the
my dog.
house, bro. She's chilling, not doing nothing, not making no noise. She just relaxed. Monty comes in the house. She's at the door, hype as shit. She goes look for her bone, starts playing with the. Mind you, she wasn't playing with the bone the entire time. Hype as shit. From the time that Monty comes in the house to the time we either throw her bone, like hide it, put it up for the night, or to the time we put her in her cage.
Bella
Ain't that how she act when anybody come over?
I can't fuck with this nigga
no,
for 9
She be
hours.
hype when we come over too.
Wait. So her bone is coming to the toy box that the parents got to hide
Yes,
so that they can go to bed.
yes, bro. She will literally, right? She'll climb up on the couch, behind the couch, with her bone in her mouth, right? While you eating or laying there, and she'll just be like this, and throw it in your face and shit, like she wants you to throw it.
Yo,
Like,
Bella,
fuck out of here, bro.
She put it in your lap and all that. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And like if it falls on the ground, she'll grab it, pick it up, throw it on your lap again, and if it falls, she'll keep doing it until you acknowledge her and throw the fucking bone. Like, chill the fuck out.
Bella Reigns.
Yeah. Acknowledge
you
this
mean.
fucking bone. Like, fuck you, man. I'm trying to relax. Hey, yo, and don't let me and Monty be trying to cuddle, bro. It'd be a little crevice, like, you know,
Yeah, my dog used to do that back in the day.
she'll go ahead and then curl up, like, yo,
Uh-huh.
fucking
Like,
move.
ain't nobody getting no buns in here tonight.
Fucking move. Anyway, Bella's considered my child. She's fucking last.
Oh, wow.
Mm,
All right.
Okay. Obviously, it's going to be my wife first and my mother. That's just how it is. Any issue that I'm having financially, like we said, financially, emotionally, spiritually, I'm hitting up my wife first and foremost. And that's actually where it's ending.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Okay, so
If I may have, the only time I might hit up my mom about Imani is if I say, hey, Mom, make Imani sweet potato pie for Thanksgiving that you always make her. Anything that is going on in the relationship is between us.
All right.
It ain't moving. It ain't going nowhere.
So,
So,
who
same
takes the
for you.
front seat?
I don't have a car.
I'm
So, Imani is sitting next to me on the bus. My
My
mom's
God.
going to sit behind
I'm
us.
just saying in general.
If I had a car, she would be in the back seat. My wife is going to be sitting next to me.
Yeah, my
I
mom
get you.
definitely got in the
That's what I
back seat.
I
Whenever
get-
me and Shar pulled up,
Facts. We literally just drove to Maryland and back, and I drove there and back. On the way there, my mom rode my brother-in-law. On the way back, my brother-in-law and her was in the back. Now,
It's ass.
the only way, and it's so funny that you mentioned this because like I remember I have a little cousin. She was about to get married. Well, she wasn't about to get married, but her and her boyfriend was together for like, well, they married now, but they were together for some time. And he stayed to himself. But even if you're like in a relationship, if you pull up and it's you and your boyfriend or you, or well, of course not y'all, but like a person and their significant other, like I don't want to ride in the front because I know how that feels. You're not going to put me in the back. I want to ride next to who I'm with. So I would never, like other people would like expect for him to go in the back. He would get up. One day he got up and I said, yo, just stay in the front, bro. Like it's not.
no, I'm not,
it's not a big
I'm not
deal.
holding my wife's hand from the back seat.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's no way. Sitting back there, first of all, I'm fat. Second, my arm is kind of little. So, how the heck? Either I'm reaching.
You got more leg room in the back, more arm room in the front.
Bro, it's no way. How does it look? Like, what
Now,
you,
the
what
only
you
time
doing?
my wife won't be in the front is if, depending on the person that's getting in the car, can't fit in the car in the back.
I mean, and that makes sense.
That's the only
Yeah, that
time.
makes sense. But, I mean, yeah, she.
And
she
here's
in
the
front.
thing: when they used to do that shit, I used to always say, "Yo, I can get in the back." Don't always ask
but,
to get in the back.
Yeah.
They be like, "No, Steph,
There's
you
been
cool."
times you've been in the back with your wife because you and your wife was there and there was no kids. But anytime when it's
Yeah.
generally the car seats,
So when we
That's
went
hard.
out,
That's
me,
complicated.
Rick, Jazz, and Monty went out restaurant week last year. I was in the front when he came and got me. Soon as he parked to go get his wife, I respectfully got the fuck out, sat in the back with my wife, and let Jazz sit in the front seat. Because obviously, I'm not going to be a weirdo and be like, hey.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And, for me, like, it depends on the situation. Like, I remember we all went out. And me and you sat in the back. But our wives are their best friends. Like, and their relationship is weird. Like, they don't even talk. It's like, hey, boo. Oh, my God, I missed you. Y'all ain't talking 6 months. But y'all just, like, it's dumb. It's stupid.
Is it Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
What the day is?
Saturday, I think.
Today?
No, the dinner.
Saying it the second.
That shit is going to be weird as shit.
Why is it going to be weird?
Because they haven't talked.
They did.
You know what? They seen
talked
each
the
other
other day.
the other day. Now, here's the thing, right? She was downstairs for a good 10 minutes. I'm like, they probably talking all that shit.
Because my car was smoking, but it was smoking because, like, it was like, you know how to steam. Sorry, bro.
That's all good.
You know, like when you drive in the morning and the steam is like coming up because just like the residue. Yeah. That's what it was. She thought it was like smoking. So she called me like, babe. She texted me, your car's smoking. What? Why is my car smoking?
Like it was.
Yeah, it was wet.
Oh, the condensation.
He condensation. And he built 9 now. But yeah, it's gonna be
Yep. So go ahead.
What was the question?
Wow, told he wasn't even listening.
I was listening to y'all.
Mother, wife.
Oh, my wife, man, and then my children, and then my mother. Period. My wife come before everybody. Now, when it comes to that little dumb shit, like
that Facebook post,
like who get the plate first, man? Give my son his food. Give my future son or daughter his food. I don't care about none of that shit. Like that dumb shit. I don't care about that.
Yo, so quick story. I don't remember exactly how long me and Monty was dating, but after the first time you ever go over to either her house or her aunt's house, you're considered family. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
especially if you make it.
Yeah. So that whole being shy, hey, can I get something to drink type shit? No, they say, listen, if you thirsty, go get that shit, right? So I don't know who this person was, to be honest with you. I was like, Monty was like, babe, you want something to eat? I was like, yeah, cool. So I immediately, since I've been here for so fucking long, got up, went to go wash my hands to fix my plate. Then some lady was like, again, I don't remember who exactly what she was. She was like, man, you go ahead and make that man a plate. My wife said, if he wants me to make him a plate, he gonna be hungry. And I'm like, I'm cool with that because I'm my own person. Mm-hmm. Now, if my wife decides that at that moment she wants to make me a plate, make me a plate.
Do y'all make your wife plate at certain places?
At certain places, yeah. Like if I'm home and I cook.
You don't?
When I'm cooking.
All right, what you frowning your face for? See, shit like that is not that deep to me, dog. It's not that deep.
So the reason I frowned because I was trying not to laugh. So I don't want
the nigga heard him to say, I have.
No. Because it's really people that just be like, my wife's gonna make my plate. Bro, what's wrong with you? Now, if I cook the food, if it's not like a fancy dish, they be hype. Yeah, they do. My wife. People like hashtag my wife. She gonna leave you in 20 minutes. It don't matter. But if I cook the food, like if I cook dinner here, I'm not making no plates. I make my plate, baby, food done. That's just me.
No, see, I'll cook. I'll make the
Let me finish
plate
though.
if I cook.
No, we talk about real cooking. We talk about that salmon you cook every day.
Oh shit.
If I make a meal and it's like it has to be like I'm plating it like fancy, I'm going to make that plate because I want you to enjoy this whole experience.
You want to show off.
But if it's chicken wings, mac and cheese, and some string beef, food done. I'm not making that. Now if we like add an event or something like that, and I'm up, it's like, babe, like you hungry? Yeah, I'm about to go make a plate. You want a plate? Like something like that. Like it's usually the same thing.
It's more so of an offer rather than that's what is expected of you. And that's how I see it. Like, if I'm in the bathroom brushing my teeth, taking off my braces, and my wife makes my plate, thank you, babe, I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. I was actually coming to do that once I finished handling my business.
Yeah.
No, okay, it's okay. I knew you was in there doing X, Y, Z. I made
words. Thank you.
But you get my point.
Keep asking me for it, please.
But some people really feel like that's
like it's their job, like it's their spouse's job. Yeah.
So,
but
let's keep it
real quick though. My wife come before all you niggas, man. Any cousin, any cousin, any aunt, any grandma, any friend. My wife come before all you niggas.
I was here first though.
No, I don't care.
Oh, I was just playing. We ain't gotta get.
Cause like is it like niggas get entitled, man. Niggas get entitled. They think because you've been in their life. I'm 33. I don't care who was in my life for 33 years. My wife come first. and then my child, and then the rest of you niggas. Facts. All day. Ain't nobody changing that shit.
Well,
I don't care what nobody think either.
I just had flashbacks of the other day with y'all niggas, so I had to move.
You gotta let this shit be known, man. Cause niggas be out here wilding. Niggas be
man Cheerios.
Man, you know who pissed on my Cheerios. And niggas be wilding. Right?
No, you'll be shocked.
No, I'm not
man.
surprised.
Like me and my sister got into it when I was talking about, like, after I'd already put the money down the rest. Like, well, I don't understand why you get married. You too young. I don't understand why you miserable. Like, what do you mean?
I mean, y'all seen cousin I had.
Y'all should move together.
About not being invited to the wedding and all that.
And I gotta ask my wife. If you ask me for something, I gotta ask my wife. Fuck wrong with you? Now, I gotta ask my wife. Yeah.
Can I comment
don't
on
care
that,
if you my cousin. I don't care if you my sister. I gotta ask my wife. Don't talk to me no more then.
Can I comment on that though?
I don't care if you my dad. I gotta ask my wife. Don't talk to me no more then.
Amen. I'm in agreement with you. No, it's not over.
No, it's not over.
He got more.
Go ahead, man. I told you I'm stanza today. It's a whole different fucking entity in here, man.
I definitely agree with you. Definitely got to ask your wife, especially like, and it could be like the smallest thing.
The smallest thing.
However, as a married man, been married for 6 years, a lot of times that is the universal no. Yo, fella, you coming this and third? Let me ask my wife.
Hey, Steph used that all the time, don't he?
No comment.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No
I'm
comment.
joking. No, he'll actually just ignore you.
Facts.
Yes, he will ignore you.
Facts.
Now, he'll respond to me. He'll
ignore you.
No, I don't ignore.
Steph will text me like, yo, bro, such, blah, blah, blah. He ignores you. It's levels to this.
No.
I was the first best man. You was the second best man in this wedding. It's about to be
What best man was I in your wedding?
Third. He was the third best man. He was the third. It's okay. Come on, don't act like that. It was family.
You want to go there, Ian?
Yeah, he want to go there. Did you get your invite yet? Did you get your invite?
For my invite?
Look.
Oh, nigga. Look, I might got space. I done knocked like 4 niggas.
Look. He might get a groomsman now, too. What you talking about? I'm just saying.
Hey,
that might be your way to get to the wedding. And then it's the one spot for money. I'm just saying. He might. Nah, I don't know. You're going to look out for a text. But no, all jokes aside, man, like, as married men, like, we use that. That's a universal. No, I don't feel like it sometimes. Like, it just happens that way. Sometimes it's just like, no, I ain't gonna do it. But a lot of times, like, I make my wife. Sometimes it just sounds better. I make my wife.
No,
it makes my wife.
So here's the funny part about it is, this is when I do say, let me ask my wife real quick. I'll be like, babe, just say no. When I'm about to ask you, just say no.
I'm glad you told us that. So now I could decipher the difference between the two. When you say, let me ask my wife real quick, you don't want to do it.
When I want Shar to say no, I ask her quick. Babe, can we do this real quick?
And she be like, what?
No, she don't say what. She be like, no. She know what that shit is for. If I ask the question quick, she know to say no. Real shit. That's
yo.
I just give a look. I'm saying.
We giving out the secret stuff. We can't be doing it.
What they gonna do? What they gonna fight me?
Babe said they want to go to the movies real quick. No.
Yeah. And the funny part about that shit, you be like, yeah, man.
I don't do none of that.
The wife said no.
No, I don't do that. No, we ain't rocking. Now, if I really want to do it, hey, I like you. So I was thinking, right? You look so sexy today. You little badass. Looking at you just laying on the couch like that. So sexy ass. What you doing?
What do you want, Anthony?
See, Shar be like, see, this the bullshit I'm talking about. You always want something from me. Why you always want something from me? All right, baby, listen.
So this is what I do. Because Anthony's like, she's just the worst. If I want to invite Anthony and Shar to something, I don't even ask Anthony. I ask Shar. My wife like, make sure you tell the handies. I said, I'm going to text Shar. Or either you text Shar. Because by the time Anthony relays the message to Shar, it's the day of.
That's not.
Oh shit!
It's not true, man.
That's terrible. All right, listen, we're gonna keep this.
I mean,
you want to know why Shar was at your wedding? Because I told Shar that you was getting married.
Oh wow!
I ain't know her there. I'm lying. Bro,
we all meet her the same day?
Yeah, like the same. We was in the rehearsal. She walked in like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Who's this? This is the young lady you're talking about." She don't know me. Like, what's going on here? Like, what is y'all here? Because she came in with the stink face. What is y'all doing? This is your house. What you mean? Get out! We working.
Let's keep the ball on. Let's keep the train moving. Rome, I'm gonna hit you with this first.
Oh man, why me?
Because we ain't go to you first off day, nigga.
Oh, my bad.
How can a mother impact her son's relationship?
Is this good or bad or just period?
Both. I would love to hear both of your choices.
Oh,
boy, we're gonna be hearing about
Birdman face. Birdman hand rub.
So, in terms of a negative impact, for one, thinking that she goes first. For two, always giving her opinion when it's not needed.
Mm-hmm.
3, always thinking that she's supposed to be a part of something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need you to be a part of nothing. 4, taking whoever's side, whether it's my side or her side. 5, mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business.
I feel like you study.
Who?
You.
He was waiting for this.
I didn't
you.
study.
This is just on your heart.
Yeah, this like,
You trying to get it off.
So,
his
It sound like that
chest
nigga
right now.
studied it.
because I know it's real talk. 'Cause I tell people like I'm older now, so my views on marriage is like completely different now. But like the one thing I always said is that when it comes to marriage, I do not want to be a statistic. Not going to be a
Facts.
statistic.
Facts.
Now I don't have these issues with my mother in my marriage. However, I know some people who do. So it's just like, you be around. Like you just sit there and think like a man, 1 and 2. It's so bad. Everything that they play, and I don't like it. I don't like it nothing. And that made it worse. I didn't like her in the Fresh Prince, but that made it worse. Like, mind your business, cuz.
Yeah. Yo, real quick, statistic is one of my, that's like a goal in my life. Because I'm already a statistic. I'm a baby father. Like,
Definitely a baby daddy.
Like,
You a baby daddy.
I'm baby daddy. So, like,
But and this is the truth as well. Anything we succeed in, though, we're still a statistic.
Yep, as a black man.
As
Agreed.
a black man who,
Facts, yeah.
as a black man
you're
in
the first
Philadelphia
black man
who
has done
graduated
this.
from high school, you're a statistic.
Mhm.
As a black man who made it to the age of 25, you're a statistic.
Bro, I cried. There's no lie. Man, 21, lied. 22, 25, 29. It's emotional as crap.
all right, so here's the thing why I didn't do that. Because if I was in that lifestyle, then yeah.
Don't
I'd
matter,
be
bro. Like, bro, you can walk outside.
No,
there,
you're right.
get
Because
popped.
everybody getting popped.
Somebody,
Yeah.
I went to high school with, shot and killed while driving home.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Like it's the young boy on the block. And I know his name, but it's him and like 2 other brothers. So it's 3 of them. I don't know who's who. And I'm in my car one day and I'm sitting out. I was talking to Aunt on the phone. He just started running around the corner. I'm like, yo, you good? He like, no, I'm good. I'm like, yo, you can't do that. Cause in my mind, somebody chasing you. And I see your pop every day. So I booked to report your pop. I got to report with you, like your family. But it's like, yo, don't do that. Like my nerves is bad. Like you a young black brother. You running. It's like, am I running? Well, I didn't have my gun at the time. So I wasn't about to dig for nothing. I just would have ducked. It probably ran with him or something like that. Jumped at the car.
Pick up your feet, nigga. Pick up your feet. You gotta go.
I was definitely riding one way or another, but I just wasn't. If he was getting shot, I was just damn.
but yeah, listen, we are anything that we do when it comes to our age, years we've been married, and our profession or whatever case may be, we're a statistic.
Mhm.
Like it was crazy
Sad truth.
because you're a statistic by being for example, for me, I'm come from a single parent household who graduated.
That was your first statistic.
Exactly right.
Being raised without a father.
Who made it?
Well,
Out of
in the
college.
black household, that's more common than having both parents in the black household.
beige. You don't even have these problems.
We're the same complexion,
Bro,
bro.
we're not the same complexion. Stop saying that, bro.
Rome is definitely dark.
For those
No,
of y'all who
not.
followed the page, I'm going to go on Instagram. I'm going to post a
We are
picture
the
of
same
me and
complexion.
Rick.
I really
Please
think y'all
tell
the same
this man.
complexion.
They're not.
Thank you. We the same.
No.
goddamn bro. Look at his hands.
Is
He white.
than Rome.
No, your hands is lighter
Man, you
than mine.
colonized.
Hey, Rick.
What? This man
Rick,
just called him.
yo, all right, Rick. Can a mother have the impact? Or
I wasn't done in my
no,
Rick
you
voice.
playing too.
I wasn't done. That's all the negative
This
stuff. I
is
didn't get to the positive
Oh, all right. I
stuff.
thought we was
This is
still on.
crazy.
I thought we was on complexion wars. I ain't know
Because you started it. Because you always do this.
Y'all started this one.
I'm posting the picture tonight.
Positives.
Positives. A, she minds her business.
the reversal of the
B.
five.
She minds her business. C.
Man.
She minds her business.
Can I guess for D?
Go ahead.
Minding her
She minding her damn business.
No, she knows her place. No, but but I also think a lot of it has to do with like a lot of mothers. I'm not gonna say a lot because I'm not even accurate on the statistics of this. I feel like the mothers who don't know their place are the mothers who either they weren't married or they're no longer married or they never were married. And it's like, this is my baby boy. I'm always going to come first to my baby boy. No, ma'am, listening, because I know one of y'all listening right now, you don't come first. No, ma'am. And here's the funny thing about it, because the moment a young boy begins to like girls or boys, whatever, they begin to detach themselves from their parents slowly but surely.
Facts. That is super facts.
And whether it be a female who, again, whatever, whoever you choose to like, the minute you be like whoever that parent that you're closest to, they're naturally going to start detaching. It just happens.
Yeah, sure.
If your son in the room, he in the room, he playing at a certain age. Listen, he don't care about you. If you hear a sound, what was that? Nothing. Like, what was that? Like he just sitting there, super saiyan. Like he just what's wrong? Nothing. It just happens. He drops up. Oh my God, what's that? It was me. He stumped. Like it was happening. Like he was in the middle of something. It's a natural reaction, man. Like the moment your child begins to like the opposite sex, same sex, just relationships, period, they always begin to drift apart from the parent.
I would have to.
If you say you didn't, you're a mama's boy sucker.
No. I wasn't talking about me.
Oh, my bad.
But this is why I kind of disagree with that, because of females. I don't think females. If a female grows up with a very strong relationship with their father, and this may be a negative or a positive, and they see that how their father treated their mother, and if it's good, they're going to expect their husband to treat them in some form or fashion how they seen their mother be treated.
Yes, all.
Especially if it's good.
Which will then in turn make whoever decides to put a ring on your finger let you know that you require too much or you demanding too much.
Not necessarily.
I mean, it can show a good way that
it can
you're
show
supposed to be
what you
treated.
like. Not the exact same way, but it can show the standard.
Yeah, but
If
look,
you
hear that? Y'all seen the video that went viral about the man that had like 5 daughters, and he was on camera saying how he paid for every single thing the whole time him and his wife been together.
I saw like the picture.
They went on fucking Ayana Saved My Life, and all the daughters was mad because he ain't never spent no time with them because he was hyping shit about paying all the bills, and my wife ain't had to do nothing and this, that, and the third. So
I
when
think
they
there's
see
issues
that,
with that too.
so growing up, they probably seen that shit and was like, I want my man to do that and get into relationships, and they see all this shit. Now they got fucking daddy issues. Not the daddy, not
Right.
my daddy, not their issues, but my daddy's there and he don't know shit about me issues.
Right.
So when you get into that relationship, now it's like, I want you to do all these things, and now the same thing your dad didn't give you, that quality time, your husband not giving you that quality time.
And then
so now you hurt. Yeah. Like,
So
I mean, that's a whole topic.
that can definitely affect it as well. But listen, it's also in the reverse. So, for example,
Daddy was
we all
there.
know that
Take me
if
to
y'all
the
don't know by
fair.
now that Monty was a daddy's girl.
I
see
realized that
Yeah.
at the wedding
So
when they played the whole clip because I was
so Monty was a daddy's girl, right? She seen how her father and her mother, the relationship was, as far as the loving aspect.
mhm.
So, if my father can take 10 minutes out of his time, whatever he's doing, to check on my mom, rub her feet, if she needs a back rub, give her a back rub, stuff that's not too much to ask, just show that you love and care, I should expect that out of my husband. And I think, when me and Monty, like I said, when we first started dating, I seen that. I'm like, yo, he is treating all 3 of them like fucking queens. So I know what I'm getting into. That if I marry this girl, I'm going to have to treat her like a queen.
Mhm.
So that's why I say it can be good and bad.
so
Yeah.
I have two.
Like that instance that you just said.
I have 2 questions. One is I want everybody to go around before I ask that question. But this particular question, so in terms of the way that you explain that, right?
Mhm.
Do y'all believe that whether it's good characteristics or bad that a female sees in their dad, that they go for the same thing or they look for the same thing in their boyfriend or spouse.
That's a bad characteristic because your dad is your dad. He's supposed to. It's a must that he provide these things. You got to get into a relationship with a man, and y'all got to learn each other, and he has to develop these things.
Right.
When you're born, it's a fatherly instinct. Your husband ain't got no husbandly instinct.
No. So wait, all right. So
No, it's about
I get
not
you,
the
and I
husband
see
part
where
to
you're
me.
going. And maybe I'm not sure if I word the crust.
It's
You
the
and Mr.
manly
Hiram, how many similarities do you and Mr. Hiram have?
He gonna hear this and be mad. I don't know. It gotta be something for him to say. I gotta think about that. I ain't gonna hold you, but I know it gotta be something for him to give me his blessings, and for Char to say I do.
So I can tell you that I can answer that right now. I know that he wasn't here, but it's the fact that I put Monty before me. Like I would do anything for her,
Right.
just like he.
Yeah, nigga.
We would do
anything. No, wait, I got you. No, I got you. So what I'm saying is, so the question is, good and bad. Is it safe to say that a female, when it comes to dating, or especially when it comes to like serious, especially the females that been around their dad, is it safe to say that they look for those characteristics in their spouse?
I would say good and bad. Yes.
That's the question I was trying before, because I saw I see how you were going, and I'm like, I didn't word it right.
I'm gonna let you actually quit, but this we gotta come back to this.
That's fine.
That's for
That's
sure.
what I'm saying. It's
That's
all
for sure.
a whole nother
But I'm
topic.
gonna let you, because I'm gonna let everybody go around. And you said you had another question, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna forget by the time we all go around. It's fine. Go ahead. I'm gonna remember it.
So I'm sorry. Damn, we got off topic for a second.
No,
there.
that's still on topic.
It was
That's still on
grooving. It was grooving.
Rick, can a mother impact her
you
son's relationship?
Thank you for that pass, because I was a little stuck there.
Yes, a mother can negatively and positively impact a child's relationship, well, a son's relationship. One, negatively by always
Not
babying,
shutting up.
doing everything for the son, and then the son is going to expect the wife to do
Enabler.
the same thing. Yes, being an enabler, or not kicking the child necessarily out the nest, as so to speak, like
Enabler.
egging them to move on their own. That creates a attachment that's not needed. It's, you know how when we cut the umbilical cord at birth,
Never experienced it yet,
that's
sir.
basically.
You gonna like it, bro.
I looked
You
at
gonna
this
like
man
it.
when I said that.
You said we.
He did.
All I
He
heard
did.
was we.
Yeah, but I looked at that direction.
Yeah.
My bad.
You gonna love it though. I can't wait till you get there.
Yo, ain't nothing like that. But don't look at me that
Go ahead.
way.
Bro, I'm just.
Alright, so yeah. And in terms of cutting the umbilical cord, you basically got to do that thing twice. Once at birth.
He
And
about
then
to
the-
explain.
Oh,
yeah.
And then
Okay.
not
Got
a
you.
physical
I was nervous. Like,
cutting
what you
the
talking about? Too much
umbilical cord,
combo doing.
but a basically metaphorical umbilical cord. As they get older, you have to be able to detach from that child and let them start to grow their wings and
I like
flap
that
and
one. I
be
like
an
that one,
adult
my G.
on their own, because they have to learn about their own mistakes, not you.
He gonna say
parents.
some bullshit. You better
I
shut
got a
him
question.
down.
No, I got a question. What cord you cutting? What cord you cutting?
Umbilical cord.
Biblical cord.
All right, I got you. All right, got you.
My God. Something that you ain't never had yet.
The same shit, bro.
I said, what?
Umbilical cord.
He said umbilical cord.
The response was too good. I wanted to let that nigga live.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I had to. I'm sorry. Haters.
They say your haters make you great.
Oh,
Because he said it, bro. He said it 3 times. Umbilical cord. What? All right.
That is, yo, the listeners gonna be like, it's a fucking t-shirt, nigga.
T-shirt time.
Oh,
That's the T-shirt he go to sleep in.
What 50 say? Get the strap.
I'm sorry. I had to do it. I'm sorry. Get the strap. I'm sorry. All right. And we're back.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my goodness.
And
Fuck is the question?
You just asked him the question.
Is it what?
how can a mother impact her son's relationship?
Oh shit. Okay. In a good way. In a good way. I from my experience, when I introduced my mom to somebody, I used to be a sucker. Like up and like after my baby mom, I was a savage. But dealing with my baby mom, I was a sucker. So like,
can you tell them the word for it today now is?
The what?
The word for today is
sucker.
No, like
a
sucker now is considered a simp.
Oh yeah,
I'm 30.
Man, dumb shit. That fucking millennial shit.
I'm 30. You're a millennial.
You're a millennial.
It's they're after us. It's like Gen Z.
Gen Z or some shit. Yeah. We are millennials, sir.
All right. Well,
some of it's terrible.
But yeah, like
I can't wait for our next topic. Oh my god, I'm done. What? Who? I'm roasted.
Dumbass football game Rick worried about. No, so like my mom used to tell me like, yo, like you don't realize how she talking to you, and like you don't realize how she treats you, all this shit that you do that she don't ask you to do, and you just like you just superseding everything. Like and you
said
don't see
nothing after your baby mom, or this was like, okay, I'm sorry.
But like yeah, like it just the things that I didn't see because I was a sucker and I was like all in fucking love. Like I ain't deal with none of that shit after her, and I kind of like probably messed up a lot of relationships. So, but my mom telling me that once I got into a relationship once I gotten older and got into my relationships, once I got older, I started to see things. I had to pay attention to how you talk to me, but it backfired on me because at that point I was a savage. And
classy boozy Richard.
You had to. It was kind of like a female had to talk to me a certain way, but I ain't give a fuck how I talk to them, and I can admit that. So I actually had to change that in my marriage. You know what I'm saying? So but in a bad way, like you said, man, thinking she come first. Like I remember it was a point in time when remember when I was saying Shar say that I'm a mama's boy. The reason why she kept saying that was because whenever in the beginning of our relationship, when she called me and where I was at, I was like, my mom's house. But keep in mind that she called around 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6:30. What was I doing? Picking up Tyler from my mom's house because T.Y. was at school. My mom picked T.Y. from school. So when she called me, that's where I'm at. She like, you always at your mom's house. I'm always picking up my son. So like, but that's one of them things that like, if you like, don't let you be build or like putting together a shelf at your mom's house and your significant other call. Now you just like, they put my shelf up. Like, all right, like.
In the defense of that, I don't put up my mom's shelf
or your shelf.
Here, I got this dub for you. What's up? Cool, I got you. I'm not doing it.
Steph, what about you, bro?
So the positive. So she can definitely give you wisdom. Or like just in general guidance without telling you that's what you have to do. You feel me? So I can give you a suggestion, but just because I'm giving you a suggestion doesn't necessarily mean you have to take that advice.
Right.
So you always having that advice is always good. Mm-hmm. You know? Because she can tell you something that makes sense. She can tell you something that like, damn, okay, I see where she's coming from. But again, you don't have to take it. You know, as a man, you should be able to distinguish what is needed in your relationship versus what may just be advice. Because, for example, you got mama's boys out here who will say, damn, well, my mom said that if she comes home late or she's working 2 jobs, that she cares more about her career than she does about me. Let me go ahead and cheat on her. What? Jeez. You sound stupid. You know, she may be doing 2-3 jobs for reasons, you know, trying to upgrade you. You know what I mean? So just because advice is given doesn't mean that it's always needed. You feel me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then staying, like you said, Ron, staying the fuck in her own lane.
I didn't say that. I didn't use that language.
Okay, I'm not saying my mom does this, but just staying in her lane. You know?
Yeah.
My mom does not give me advice about my marriage at all.
Yeah. Shout out to the moms who do that. Like, off rip, because that's just one of their like that's just what they do. Certain moms don't do that until you check them, and then at that point you probably normally your significant other is saying something to you, and now you gotta realize it in order for you to check your mom. Sometimes it shouldn't even have to go that far.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the moms from the rip who know they place.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. So, it's funny time, yo. I'm gonna let y'all have the stage.
Why not you, nigga? You too.
I'm gonna jump in a little bit.
What we doing
A
on the
little
stage?
bit.
Cause my man Stanson wouldn't let me be on the stage with him when I was trying to be on the feature or the intro. So what we doing? All I did was ask him to write it for me. And he was like, no, I got it.
So,
If your mom come over your house and cook Sunday dinner with your girlfriend being there, you a fucking mama's boy.
whoa, now.
Hold up.
What if she's helping? Okay, what if you got both of them cooking?
And first of all, you said girlfriend anyway. That ain't a
Girlfriend,
wife.
spouse.
All
If
right,
you
so-
live with your girl and your mom is coming over to your house cooking your
Is this
dinner,
once
are
in a
y'all
blue-
sick?
Is this
are
once in a
did both
blue
y'all get in
moon?
the car? Are y'all in the cast or something?
Is this every Sunday?
He said Sunday dinner.
Sunday
so it's
period.
consistently, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Sunday
Every
period.
Sunday.
Sunday
Okay.
period.
Yeah,
Your
that's the problem.
spouse. You if
No,
dog,
what if she helping?
Helping is different. That's not what he said. Listen to what he said.
And then it's a difference between helping. Like, don't come over and cook a whole meal and say that's helping, or like cook the
No,
macaroni and cheese and say that's helping.
So, you got,
Because you love your mom macaroni and cheese, your mom come over and make the whole macaroni and cheese. Yeah, like, no, we not doing that. And your spouse probably ain't even gonna let. Yo, dog, when we had the birthday party, right? My mom was like, do you need me to make anything? Char was sitting right next to me and was like, no, we ain't doing that. And I love my mom's sweet potatoes.
now what if it's something that your wife don't cook?
In his mom's defense, he told me I couldn't do nothing for neither, so I don't care.
My wife don't cook stuffing, so what if my mom was like, all right, listen, I'm gonna come over and make some stuffing real quick while you make
No,
the
she
other
needs to
dinner.
make that at her house.
I got one for
my
you.
mom is gonna make
Nope.
this at her house.
I got
she
one.
don't care. Go ahead.
If you go to your mama's house every year and you only eat Thanksgiving at your mother's house when the person that you live with actually cooked and you don't eat none of it, you's a mama's boy.
All right.
If you
Now-
tell your mama everything and your spouse knows only half of it, you a mama's boy.
That's a name. That's a name. And that's not even a mama's boy. That's a name.
What is that? If your mom
Nut
asks.
ass nigga.
That's a name. What was your question, bro?
Oh, damn, I forgot because that was funny. That
It was based off of like what I said about the Thanksgiving thing.
I forgot what it was.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what it was.
Okay.
Y'all done?
Yeah, man.
No, I mean I got more. I think
Go
we're
ahead.
going around.
No, just go ahead. Just jump in.
Oh, okay. Well, if you in the skins and your mama call you and you get out the skins to take her trash out, you's a mama's boy.
If you go to your mom's house every day to watch cable because you ain't got it at your house with your lady, you're a fucking mama's boy.
If you got a bunch of kids and you still living in your mama's basement without your kids that you don't see, you a mama's boy.
If your mom still wash your goddamn clothes, you're a mama's boy.
If your mama aren't in your clothes, you a mama's boy.
You a mom? No, your wife aren't your
My
clothes.
wife does. It's
All right,
different.
it's different.
Yep. Thought you had one, didn't you?
I thought I had.
Yep. That's what you get. You tried. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You got some more?
Oh, we waiting on you, big fella. Go ahead.
If you still cuddle with your mom,
Whoa.
dog.
You might as well be
That's
fucking
not a
at that
mama's boy.
point.
That's-
Wow.
that's-
You know, like you know how y'all go. Some people might have movie night. Yo, they
I
what
ain't
the
telling
fucking
who
Terrence J.
mama
Mom say? She said they if your bedroom is the bedroom that you had when you was 9 and it's the same when you 39, you're a mama's boy.
If your mama clean your room, you're a mama's boy. If your mama buy,
If your mama clean you, you're a mama.
If you still allow your mom to get that corner of something that's on you with her spit, you a dirty ass mama.
Who was letting their mama do that even before they hit puberty?
Bro, when we was like 6, 7,
you
you
didn't know.
couldn't have
my
no
mama
choice.
gave me a whole lot of time. All
Okay,
downtown
get that
Jack.
right there. She
I'm like, yeah,
Get out of here.
Yo, I remember when my pop did that one time on the way to the barbershop. His spit stank.
Oh, my dad never did that.
This got to stop.
He's like, hey,
Since COVID era has happened, parents have to stop doing that altogether.
Crazy. Wait, white face.
You got food on your lip.
Parents got to stop using spit, period. Listen,
All right.
ever since COVID, that has exposed a lot more.
Man,
Please stop that. I'm just putting it out there now. Please stop it.
Shit. Let's go and wrap this shit up.
If your mama is still buying you video games, you're a mama's boy.
Ho, 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 ho.
Mama's
Is it
boy.
a Christmas gift, my guy?
If you marry and your mom buys
Who
you
said-
a video game,
Who
you're
said
a
your
mama's
spouse
boy.
ain't buying stuff too?
You missed the point. So you guilty?
Listen, my mom, she asked what I want. I'm gonna say,
You guilty?
I can't think that. Just go ahead and just give me a video game, man. And I'll tell her which
The
one.
game or the
exactly.
system?
No, the game, not the system.
Again, if your mom buys you... Okay, let me rephrase that. If your mom is out here waiting in line to buy you a PS5 for Christmas that's coming up, you're a mama's
Thank you
boy.
for because there's a difference.
That's fucking insane.
First of all,
My
me and
mom
Steph
ain't
went and got
going to
some
no
video
store
games.
to buy me no game. She will go to a store and buy a TY game. That shit might stop when TY turn 15.
If your mom is buying you a gift for Christmas and not your wife, you a bitch ass mama's boy.
Christmas we get a house gift.
That's my
Yeah,
point.
that's exactly.
That's
Yeah,
my
you
point.
right. You right. My mom get me and Shar a gift.
Facts.
Yeah,
She'll say
yeah,
what
my
kind of
mom does
perfume
that
I
too.
like, and she'll get her pajama set that matched my pajama set. I was almost like Rick with the Embiblicol Cord. I said pajama set. But if my mom gets me pajamas, my pajamas, and get us perfume and cologne that we like. But if she was just like, "Oh, here's for you and not your wife," I'm gonna look at her sideways.
If
your
your
mom... Go ahead, bro.
If your mama is still buying you underclothes, you a mama's boy.
You should be. You a dirty ass man. Fuck that.
Your wife should be buying your polo drawers. Your wife should be buying your Ethicas.
My wife don't buy.
My mom don't
I buy
even know my boxer size. My wife be the size.
Does she know your nightgown size?
I don't have no nightgowns.
He don't sleep in a
but-
t-shirt.
I don't sleep in a t-shirt.
First of all, t-shirt is
when
not
he
a
pulling it,
nightgown,
I'm
my guy.
naked.
You don't be when
T-shirt
you
is not a
pulling it.
nightgown.
Yo, Rick.
You ever see that episode?
Why somebody say you be standing over the fucking what is those? The grits? And when the train pass up, your fucking t-shirt go up and your bare ass.
Fix your face. Jazz be smacking your ass when you go to get water.
If you sleep in a t-shirt, you a mama's boy. No, real talk though. If you don't have a job and you always got your mom's car while she's at work, you a mama's boy.
We gotta give them a little break on that one during
No, I'm not.
COVID. No, during COVID.
No, you missed what I said.
A lot of people lost jobs.
No.
Said during
If
the
your
time.
mom is
No.
picking you up from work all the time, you're a mama's boy.
If your mom is giving you money for your
Rome
dates,
said,
if your mom is giving you money for your date, you're a mama's boy.
"Ooh,
If you ask your
I thought you
mom
was
for
gonna say
$20, if you ask your mom for $20 over your wife, you a mama's boy.
All right, so what if you ask your wife don't have it, then you ask your mom?
That's
no."
what I
wait-
said. If you ask
Over
your
your
wife
wife.
over your
okay.
wife, I mean, what? If you ask your mom over your wife, there we go. You're a mama's boy.
I ain't gonna hold you. If I fuck up some bread in the house,
That's different. That's different.
You ain't gonna try to spot
yo, you already know Shar is general manager at her bank. If I fuck up some bread, that's
Well,
all
she
she know is money. I fuck up some bread, I want a mom and dad.
Call me.
He be like, I don't want her to know. I
He
want her
going
to know.
right there with
Shit,
the
shit,
toe
shit.
between his
Ask
legs.
some money. You ain't asked me for money in years. Listen, I fucked the bag up. Can you please help me? Please help me.
All right, so
If your mom tucked you in that night, you a mama's boy.
oh shit, I was about to wrap it up.
Oh, my bad.
So your wife can't tuck you in?
Yeah, she can.
Oh. No, who was saying that? Was it you, Rick?
No, they was
I
making
think
jokes in the
B
group chat.
started. I think B was saying to get tucked in, but after he realized he sleep in t-shirt, I think he really be getting tucked in.
Yeah, I heard
It depends
my guy.
on the time. It depends on the tucking.
He get tucked in from the neighbor. Damn.
Oh shit. All right, yo.
One more thing. If your mama pay your cell phone bill, you a mama's boy.
Yo, this niggas is wildin'. Listen,
Bro, because my mom never paid my cell phone bill, bro. She had
Never?
a cell phone. I said, good, I can pay my bill. She says, I know.
Never?
You didn't even let me get a chance to do it.
I
Never-
didn't get to
never.
get a phone
She
until I
never
was
paid
making
my
my
cell
own
phone
money.
solid. But yo, on that note, we're gonna end this pod. But we're gonna do what we always do.
What we do?
That wife appreciation.
What we do? What we do?
We do the wife appreciation. So I can start off.
Yeah, start us off, Steph.
We going
What I-
clockwise or we going counterclockwise?
I don't know, but he gonna start. He gonna never start.
Clockwise.
So I'm appreciative for my wife this week. Whenever she actually this week this may sound like some mama boy shit.
This boy sound like Rick.
She
What will she do?
She scratched. Listen, so my hair was itching, and I wanted to wash my hair. So I sat betwixt her legs. She had on the little towel, and she actually scratched my scalp this week. That shit,
All right,
is,
Jody.
that shit is literally like relaxing. you Your wife ain't never. I mean, listen, my wife always does it.
I got dry scalp, so she do it all the time, and it's annoying.
Oh, for me, it's relaxing.
But I had to wash my hair this morning, and it's more work to wash my hair when she plays in my hair because I got dry scalp than it is me just to normally wash it.
It's relaxing for me. She actually did that for me this weekend.
I think
I was appreciative.
I think Rick told us like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Jazz be
She
grease and scalp.
That's cool too, bro.
It's dry.
Listen, I'm with that. I'm with that. Wrong.
Yo,
What are you appreciative of your wife this week, sir?
I'm appreciative this week of my wife because she's my wife.
She didn't have to be your wife this week.
She could. She didn't have to. She had to be my wife new week. She could have said no day one. But because she's still here, only by the graces of God, I am appreciative.
Oh shit!
No, all jokes aside though, I had
I thought you were serious.
I had a couple deliveries, and the person that was supposed to be delivering, they just never
Call the person
appeared.
up.
No, because I don't want to fight him. I can fight though.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
I think you could beat him anyway.
I mean, I can, but you know, little cousin, little long head. Oh man, yeah. But make a long story short, he just never appeared, and my wife got up and was like, "Yo, I got you," and then she didn't even want the money. She said, "Just make me some food." You know how much money she saved me?
You made her food.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
like.
asked you that you had love.
I made
Yo,
her,
niggas
bro,
don't love me at all,
bro,
man.
bro. She had food this morning when she went to her mom's house, but she also had food when I was doing it yesterday in the middle of the event.
You still gonna make them pancakes you was talking about?
No, I didn't tell you. I said I got pancake mix.
Man, you gotta appreciate
Listen,
it.
I'm letting y'all know now. I'm gonna do another one. Another one getting done, and I'm what? I got y'all. I'm gonna flip the game up a little bit.
Okay. Rick.
All right, so y'all know the kids was sick and all, so I appreciate my wife getting up when the child was throwing up and helping clean that stuff up.
Ooh, that's love.
Yes.
I can't clean but throw up.
I didn't feel like getting up that time. I was comfortable. Ooh.
In your t-shirt?
Fuck you. I was comfortable.
Yo,
when I had to wake up early to work.
I don't mean.
He won't put his pants
I'm
on.
gonna come to you. But listen, I think the only person who recognized what I did was Ant
But what?
when the first episode dropped. And that post that I did.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
I missed
Yeah,
it.
that was funny.
So
Asleep in your t-shirt.
So I said,
could take off your t-shirt.
Oh, yes. I did peep that. In the stories.
yeah, in the stories,
Yeah.
I said, about the first episode.
Jazz smelled her perfume on Rick t-shirt.
Got jokes.
But go ahead, Ant. Oh, I'm sorry.
I appreciate my wife for keeping that thing shaved. Waxed.
Okay then.
Wow. Yeah, so on that note,
I'm back.
on that note, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. We're gonna go ahead and give our socials really quick.
It's Chef Rome _ EST89. I'm out. Not talking to him. He's in trouble.
Rick,
Arlie 128. See ya.
Petty Ruxpin, Petty _ RUXP1N.
Oh shit. Oh yo, I'm gonna get fucked up for these joints. Yo, like his joint last week.
This is Ant. Go ahead.
ANT_N.I.C.E. You can follow me on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can follow the podcast on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, BMMW Podcast. You can listen to us on Apple Music, Spotify, TuneIn, Amazon Music, Podbean,
Pandora, iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio. We on iHeart.
Yeah.
It's a little heavy.
Facts.
Where's Charlemagne at?
I don't know. Anyway.
Holla at your boys, man. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. So everybody, thank you for listening. And until next time.
Listen to the tunes.
Yeah.